So if you've been on YouTube for the past month, you more than likely have heard about the Donut Media scandal. And if you haven't heard about it, a lot of the main people, the faces of Donut Media, they're actually leaving and bouncing out to create their own channels. I mean, so many people are talking about it. I've seen it on their own channels, the new channels they've created, like the Big Time channel, the new SPEEED channel. Just 2 days ago, we have Auto-T that just came out with some news on the Donut Media scandal. Alex Martini, he used to be on Fitment Industries, even he's talking about it. It's being talked about all over the internet, and it's just like, what the heck is going on? James, one of the main faces from Donut Media, just 3 days ago, he made a video finally stating why he quit.
It is official. From the mouth of me, I don't work at Donut Media anymore, and I started a new channel, this one. It's called SPEEED with 3 E's. Welcome to SPEEED.
Not only did he fill us in on what's going on, but he also gave us a 45-minute masterpiece and took us down memory lane. It was just awesome. He spoke about how he got hired on to Donut Media. He spoke about his early stages there. He spoke about the creating of the different shows they had on Donut Media. He spoke about his whole entire journey from beginning to end. And it was very inspiring. Like, if you're someone that's looking to get into content creation, whether it's with a big company like Donut Media or whether it's independent like they're doing as well, it's very inspiring watching that video. Which that is leading many to ask the big question, is Donut Media hiring new content creators? Now, I mean, that's not as easy to answer, but in short, I'm gonna say yes, they are. But before you go blowing up their website, filling out applications to be the next face of Donut Media, you have to keep these things in mind. While I was watching the James video, one thing I did notice is that he didn't start off being the face. He didn't start off with content creation. He started off actually giving ideas, and then he moved his way up due to his creativity. It's the same with Nolan. When Nolan got hired on, he wasn't hired on to actually be on camera, but to give certain ideas, and then he slowly moved his way to be on camera. To put it in retrospect, if you were to get hired onto Donut Media, it's gonna be not that big of a chance that you would actually be on camera and actually be the next face of Donut Media. You also have to put other things into consideration. They're in the middle of a scandal where their main content creators and their main faces just left. And not only that, they're exposing, if you will, what's going on behind the scenes as well. Also keep in mind that they're in Los Angeles. I don't know if you know this, but Los Angeles is one of the most competitive places for content creation for a big company like that. So I imagine how many people that are local are applying to be content creators for Donut Media. So if you're someone that doesn't even live in LA, that's gonna be something very hard for you to do. And I'm not trying to crush anyone's dreams or anything, but I'm just trying to like be realistic. But at the same time, I was watching the video that was released 2 days ago by Auto-T, and he was talking about how while all these people were quitting, new people were coming in right away. So I mean, these are spots that as soon as one leaves, another person takes that role. You have to think, with businesses, you're mainly a number. A lot of times you're not going to be someone that's valuable. A lot of times you're just going to be a number that's easily replaceable. And let's say that you do land the job and that you are on camera and that you are a content creator for Donut Media. Listen to the scandal and listen to what these people are trying to tell us. The main issue is not even that Donut Media is mistreating them. It's nothing like that. It's no drama. The main reason most of these guys are leaving is because they're not the owners of this channel. Meaning that no matter how much they build on this channel, no matter how much content they create for this channel, no matter how much stuff they make for us and people they attract, at the end of the day, they don't have the final say for the channel. Yes, they have an important role in the channel, but they don't have the final say. Also, you have to keep in mind with Donut Media, they spend a lot of money on their videos and they have many guys working on the videos, and it's a lot of work. Auto-T said that in each video, it's so much work, more work than what most people think. And I was also watching a new video released 2 weeks ago by Doug, one of the biggest car YouTubers. And even he was saying, if you're the face of a big company like that, and you're bringing in millions of dollars through this YouTube channel, but you're only getting a salary of like $100,000, why the heck would you stay there and not just do the same thing you're doing, but for yourself, and reap all of the benefits. I mean, think about it. These guys were getting a small cut of what the channel was making, and now these guys have made the really smart decision of doing everything they're doing now, but for themselves. And not only are they going to make more off of it, but they're going to be the ones that are in charge of everything going on. They have the final say. They're the ones that are running it, and it's all them. Plus, you also have to keep in mind that after this scandal, I'm pretty sure that things are going to change up with Donut Media behind the scenes. They're probably going to implement something like contracts with new hires, something that they have to sign where they have to be with them for a certain amount of time, no matter what happens. It's kind of like what they do in sports. In the NFL, you sign a contract for like 3-5 years with a certain amount, and you cannot leave within that time. I mean, take it from me. I'm a business owner and I own a body shop. And if I have a bunch of people that are leaving for a certain reason, once I start hiring more people and different people, I'm going to change the credentials a little bit more to prevent what is already going on. And I already know Donut Media is sick and tired of the scandal. Everyone is talking about it. So they're probably going to make some tweaks inside of their applications or make something like the contract like we were talking about to prevent any of this from happening in the future. I mean, who knows? Like, for example, I do body work and I also do paint on vehicles. And I was working for a body shop who didn't want to pay me, even though I was fixing cars and painting them. So I went to apply to other body shops, and I applied to one body shop who said that if I get hired, I had to sign a contract as to where I couldn't do any side jobs or I couldn't open up any business within 5 years of me working with them or leaving them, something like that, to avoid competition. And it seems like maybe something in the past happened with them where they had the competition of an ex-employee that was taking their clients. And I'm more than likely that Donut Media is going to be doing something like this. Also, if they're going to have anyone as the face of the company, anyone doing the content creation, Donut Media is a company where they do like hiring on people that they know and people that they are close with and people that they trust. But I mean, it's just interesting. I mean, we saw it with Fitment Industries. They lost Alex Martini and they lost a few other big faces. And I mean, we're just entering in an era where everyone just wants to be self-employed. Honestly, it's even better to be self-employed because if you have the talent and you have the creativity, you're going to be the one that's going to be in charge. You're going to be the one that wants to be in charge of the work you're doing. If you're a talented mechanic and you know how to fix cars really well and you have the tools to do it and you have the knowledge to do it, it's more than likely that you're going to want to reap all of the benefits for the work that you're putting in and not just get a small cut for someone else. And yes, I know it's a lot of work that comes with being self-employed. Even with YouTube, you're the one that has to do self-promoting. You're the one that has to do all the behind the scenes work. You're the one that has to edit everything, spend money out of your own pocket as well. But again, you're also the one that gets all the benefits from everything you're doing. So is Donut Media hiring? I mean, I'm pretty sure they are, but if you're someone that's looking to be a content creator and you're thinking of joining Donut Media just to get exposure, just to get a big following, to later quit and have people follow you, I'm pretty sure that they are going to do something about it to avoid that from happening in the future. But at the end of the day, there is nothing better than to work for yourself when you do have the creativity, when you do have the work ethic, when you do want to do things on your own. And I get it. There's a lot of you guys out there that maybe you want to just show up to a job, have a set schedule, have steady pay, and not deal with the stress of taking the risk of doing things on your own. And that's perfectly fine as well. But again, we're entering an era where there's just so much opportunity to do things on your own. And the content industry is just a big example of that. I mean, to sign up to do YouTube, all you need is a phone or computer which has cameras on it and an email. That's all you really need, and then you can open up a YouTube channel and you're good to go. But hey, if you're thinking about applying, go ahead and apply. And I mean, it would be a pretty cool job to have. I'm not even gonna lie. But I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Also, most of you guys watching this are probably new to this channel. This past Sunday, less than a week ago, I actually made the decision to take YouTube 100% serious. So I will be putting out much more content, doing car reviews, talking about everything that's going on in the car community, and just putting out the best content that I possibly can. So if you guys want to support the channel, that'll mean a lot to me. Also, show support by subscribing and check out my YouTube shorts. I will be posting every single day from here on out. But that's all I got to say for today. Stay faith driven, and I'll see you guys soon.